What is up, awesome people, and welcome back to the Pokemon trading card game short play. Yes, this let's play or walkthrough, whatever I was calling it originally, has now been upgraded to a short play because of the fact I'm now doing 15-minute episodes. Means we're kind of getting through this game a lot quicker than I originally thought we were. So we've probably got about maybe 6 episodes left to do all the clubs. And when you do the Grandmasters, probably about 7 episodes, depending on my luck. We've seen some pretty shoddy luck of mine in the past, so hopefully my good luck kind of continues and we kind of get through this somewhat quick. But in today's episode, we're going to continue on, and we're going to be using the green deck. Now, from the last episode where we took on the Fire Club with my mono blue deck, which was the Blastoise deck, I saw a lot of comments saying that people were looking forward to seeing this particular deck, which is awesome. But unfortunately, with this green deck, there's so much luck involved with it. I mean, I've managed to narrow it down so it's not as luck dependent, which is great, but it still requires some type of luck in order to pull off the core of this particular deck. But anyways, we're starting off on the title screen to show just how close I am to finishing the album, which is awesome. We're already on episode 5 or something like that. Barely not even halfway throughout the series, and we're already pretty damn close to completing the entire album. Also, we can't finish the entire album until we've actually beaten the entire game, but still, that's quite impressive, to my knowledge anyways. Alright, so let's jump into the game and let's have a look at a few things, because between the last episode and now, I have done Imakuni a few times around, managed to get a few more cards to use. So the card album now stands at this. We have, I thought I had all of this. 55 and 56 of Colosseum, which is awesome. I do believe I'm missing one trainer card. I could be incorrect. No, I'm actually missing a Pokemon card. That's usually the other way around. I'm missing a trainer card. But I did manage to grab 2 of the trainer cards I actually needed, and both of them were from Evolution, which is now officially complete. I've got every card from the Evolution booster pack, which means if I wanted to see where a particular card came from for Evolution, I can just look through here and be like, oh, okay, so all these Pokemon come from Evolution, which is cool. I can get these cards from here. Just gotta find someone who actually gives the Evolution booster packs. And the only 2 I was mainly missing was Pokemon Trader and Pokemon Breeder, and as I mentioned in the last episode, were the 2 cards I kind of need to finish making, proper decks. Now I have a decent amount of these cards. I have 2 or 3. I think I got 3 for Pokemon Trader and 2 for Pokemon Breeder, which is awesome. So now I can pull off some real big shenanigans with them. And my throat is starting off very awesome in this episode. So they're there for some awesome shenanigans, which is great. We have Mystery, which is 49 of 51. Again, I think I'm missing like a Pokemon and a trainer card there. Laboratory is now actually caught up. It's now 48 of 51, which is great. And last but not least is the one that we'll be slowly tackling, which is the promotional card. So I've got 2 out of 18 so far. We should have the Jigglypuff, which we got from Ronald in the last episode, which that was completely not expected because I was like, oh, we're doing this, are we? I'm never saved. So that was quite lucky I got that. Otherwise, I would have had to gone through the trainer hole, or the challenge hole, I think it's called, to actually get that. After I did that, I was like, looked it up, and I was like, yep, got to do a challenge hole afterwards if I did lose that one, which would have been annoying because apparently that's just like a random event. And last but not least is the Umakuni promotional card we got from Umakuni from defeating him 3 times in a row. And since then, I did manage to get like 1 or 2 more Imakunis from him, and that's it. He just gives me booster packs, which is great for obviously for grinding for more particular cards from particular decks. So there are other ways of getting promotional cards. I could focus on them, but I'm gonna kind of leave them scattered throughout like the episodes or something. We will have to go through and actually do all these to do like 100% completion for the Virtual Console. I'm actually now kind of reconsidering if I'm going to do 100% in total for TCG, because it does require me to actually go get hard copies of the games. I'm having so much problems with that, so I may actually take it out of the schedule to actually do and just do 100% for the Virtual Consoles now. Really disappointing because there are some pretty cool cards in the card pop section, but the fact it's kind of not worth the amount of trouble I'm going through to do it. So maybe I might cover it in like a stream or something, like a bonus episode for Pokemon TCG, just card popping, which will require me to use a camera and all that in the GameCube as well. But anyways, that's all the completion side covered in regards to talking. I do remember we could actually head back to the Grass Club and get a no, it wasn't a promotional card, it was a Vileplume from one of the trainers there in the lobby, which I don't particularly need, but I think to get some other cards we do need to actually go talk to that trainer, trade off for a Vileplume. I think it was like an Oddish for a Vileplume, get that. And then she ends up chain eventing and wanting other cards from what I remember reading anyways. So I think we'll just have all the promotional cards as we continue on with the story. So I'm just going to check if there's any other people here. See if there's anyone who wants to trade. So someone actually mentioned a Muck. I'll talk about Muck in a second. And that's Ishihara. Anyways, let's talk about the decks because no one wants to trade, obviously. Okay, so the deck we're using this one is the mono green deck. Now, I have already shown off the mono green deck. However, I have modified the deck since then, so I think it's worth actually going through talking about it again. So this one has a core of the Venusaur cards. So this one, I still reckon it's one of the best cards in the game from my honest opinion. From what I've seen so far, I could be incorrect. There could be another card better than Venusaur. So it's got the Poke Power, Energy Transfer, which completely can break the game. It can also be quite handy. And if you call this up with another Pokemon card, this is actually quite strong. Especially when you're running it from the bench. If you're running it as an active Pokemon, Solar Beam for 4 Grass Energy cards and 60 damage is in fact quite awesome. It does do a lot of damage. Rapid Fire with 100 HP as well. Rapid Fire with 60 damage. Not only that, the fact that Energy Transfer means if you have a Pokemon with Grass Energy cards, you know, you've benched it after using a Switch or a Treat, it's got a lot of energy cards, you can actually use this Poke Power. And as much as you like before you attack, you can actually transfer and shuffle around your energy cards. So potentially you can take a 0 energy Venusaur and turn it into a 4 energy Venusaur just with this one Poke Power. Is basically how I could almost explain it without showing it. So that's almost like the basic shenanigan dribble of what Venusaur does and why it's considered one of the best cards. Damage-wise, obviously it's not the best. You've got cards like Charizard who deal 100 damage with Fire Spin. But just in general usage and the way that the card works, I'd say Venusaur is actually better than Charizard. But then you got Pokemon like Blastoise, which you showed off in the last episode, with its Poke Power, which basically just breaks the whole energy rule for the game. I'd probably say that would actually end up rivaling Venusaur. Because not only that, you had the move Hydro Pump, I think it was, that did extra damage for the extra 2 energy water cards you would put onto Blastoise. But anyways, that's me rambling all about Venusaur. We'll kind of see more about Venusaur as we go on with the episode. The other cards I've got included in this deck we've already seen, which is the Vileplume. We also saw someone use this from the Grass Club, I can't remember who it was basically Vileplume with the Poke Power heal. And once before you attack, you can use this Poke Power, flip a coin of heads, you can remove 1 damage counter from any of your Pokemon. So it doesn't have to be active Pokemon, it can be on the bench. Use this ability if you flip the heads. There we go, you got a free heal of 1 damage counter, which is 10 HP. It's not overpowered to say the least, considering the fact when you combine it as an active Pokemon with this move Petal Dance. It's a 3 energy card, Grass Energy card, sorry, requiring you to flip 3 coins. It's 40 times the amount of heads you flip. So, in my case, it's 0. I never flip a head. So this is why I said it's quite luck dependent. But the fact that you get confused, like you do in the main games, after using Petal Dance, kind of means your Poke Power is completely nullified. So there is some downside to this card. I'm running it only because I thought it would be quite interesting to run with just its Pokemon Power alone as just more of a support card. So that's basically Vileplume, and originally I was trying to focus on that with this particular deck. I've cut it down to 1 instead of like 3 I think I had it at originally, or maybe 2. And that was also the Vileplume card you could trade the Oddish for. Anyways, we got some new additions to this deck. And before I move on, I just saw the card I was going to talk about, which is Muck. Now, this card can potentially run in this deck. What I'm probably going to do is down the track, I may actually focus a deck on this particular card. It's got the Pokemon Power, Toxic Gash, and Sludge, which is 3 Grass Energies for 30 damage. It's great until you read its Pokemon Power. Ignore our Pokemon Powers other than Toxic Gas, so it means if you've got Energy Transfer on Venusaur, that gets ignored by this particular Poke Power. But basically, this would be probably great, because I would assume the Grandmasters would be running things that rely on Pokemon Power. Which means if you use Muck, it counters it completely, but of course, the same rules apply if confused, asleep, or paralyzed, this Pokemon Power is nullified. And its move is Sludge, 30 damage, flip a coin of heads, defending Pokemon is now Poison, which is great as well. Poison, potential Poison, which is 10 extra damage in between turns, 30 damage as well, so you're potentially looking at between a damage range of 30 and 40 with each of your moves, and obviously the additional 10 on the opponent's in-between turn as well. So that was one potential candidate for this deck as well, but I thought the fact it would completely counter my core, it kind of had to be binned. Okay, so now we move on to the kind of the combo of this deck. We had the Venusaur and Vileplume combo, which was the original one. We now move on to this particular combo, which will be the main core of this deck, which is the Venusaur and Executor combo. So I'm running two of these because I thought I didn't really want to be overpowering it with this particular card. The fact that my luck is so bad. So the first move we're going to be completely ignoring, which is Teleport. I'm not running any Psychic Energy cards, so that's gone. But we are running Big Egg Explosion. So obviously if I did run Teleport, switch Executor off one of your bench Pokemon, would be great. Free Retreat is awesome. But we're mainly looking at this particular card. So Executor can be run in so many decks. This could even run in the Blastoise decks. You could do a blue and green deck if you potentially wanted to. So flip a number of coins equal to number of energy cards attached to Executor. This attack does 20 damage times number of heads. So very similar to I can't remember, it was like Fury Swipes or something like that. It's relied on heads, so this can go either very, very well or very, very bad for me. So I could potentially have 8 flips, and I know it sounds silly, you'll probably laugh at when I say this. I'll have 8 flips, I probably maybe get 1 out of 2. It sounds redonk, but it's bound to happen. I'll probably prove myself right in this episode. So that's going to be the main combo. So basically I'm going to be doing energy transfer from Venusaur, shuffle around my energy cards, focus it on my Executor's Big Explosion, and try and sweep with this particular card. As I said, can work in the Blastoise deck, considering its Pokemon power would ignore the number of times you can use energy cards, which potentially means you can just stack up your energy cards on this particular Pokemon as long as they're water energy cards. And the fact that it says is any type of energy cards to use, there ain't no limits on what type of energy cards you can throw on it. And last but not least, the last Pokemon I'll be using is a Scyther. Now, this is a really nice basic Pokemon. I originally didn't have it in the grass deck. I only just threw this in just before I started recording. So it's got 2 moves, Sword Dance and Slash. Sword Dance with 1 grass energy card, Slash for 3 energy cards of any color, and does 30 damage. And what this basically does is Sword Dance will during the next turn, Slash attack base damage is doubled, going from 30 to 60. And obviously that's about it, Slash has no additional effects. But the main reason why I'm using Scyther as a basic Pokemon here is because A, it's a nice easy Pokemon to get onto the field, especially with energy transfer. It's got nice HP, it's got 70. But the main fact is it's got no retreat cost, meaning if I leave with this particular Pokemon, and I finally get my Pokemon like Executor out in the field, or Venusaur, or even Vileplume, I can retreat this Pokemon for no energy cost, and keep it in my bench. And if I've got 3 energy cards already on it, and a Venusaur, which means I can take all the energy cards off it, and put it on, say, Executor. So I'm hoping this particular basic card works in this particular deck. I mean, heck, I thought it was a nice basic Pokemon. I could be incorrect. Something like Pinsir could probably... Oh, maybe. Pinsir could be good, I guess. It's got 1 retreat cost, obviously. Anyways, we've talking for about 13 minutes. Let's actually get into some dueling. So, today's club we're going to be taking down is not going to be the Science Club. We'll be taking down the Rock Club. Now, I hope I got my clubs right, and this one actually has the grass weakness. Okay, so I do believe Professor Mason or Dr. Mason ain't going to be giving me any hints. Oh, it'd be nice if I actually hit the down button. Nah, no hints for me. Okay, I guess we should probably look at the lobby. I'm going to be moving away soon to a faraway place, but I'm not so sad I'll make new friends dueling with Pokemon cards. Yada yada yada. Gee, I lost Matthew's really good. He'll probably inherit the legendary Pokemon cards. Oh, excuse me, did you hear Ishihara lives on the cave to the northwest? He owns 10,000 cards, he probably even has rare cards. Not looking like... Hi, I'm Matthew, a member of the Rock Club. I just finished a duel I won, of course. Legendary cards will belong to me. How about it? Would you like to duel me? It begins! It begins, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go this. Alright, okay, same as last time, we'll play with 4 prize cards. Is that alright? Okay, then let's begin. So Rock Club member Matthew, hard Pokemon deck. I would assume it's going to be things like Golem, Onyx, maybe, Rhydon. All your Rock-type Pokemon, which are all going to be the brown deck. So this will be interesting. Okay, so each player's going to draw 7 cards. No basic Pokemon in my hand. That's kind of to be expected considering I had 15 Pokemon in general with my basic, or my actual Pokemon. I actually didn't go through my trainer cards as well, which I was running. It should make sense, they're very similar to what my other decks have run, with the exceptions of Pokemon Trader and Pokemon Breeder. Oh, look, I actually had Pokemon Breeder, nice. So if I actually got a Oddish in my hand, that'd be great. I can play a Vileplume next turn. So Pokemon Breeder works like this. Put a Stage 2 evolution card from your hand on the matching basic Pokemon. You can you can only play this card when you would be allowed to evolve that Pokemon anyway. So in other words, if I had Oddish or Bulbasaur on the field, I can use Pokemon Breeder and then evolve them straight to their Stage 2 evolution. So Vileplume and Venusaur in this case. I have Scyther. Well, I guess that's good. All I need is an Oddish and we're good to go. Kind of sad I don't have anything else to rely on though. So let's see how Scyther goes. I did say this was decent. The only problem would be if they're carrying a Fire-type Pokemon, I'm screwed. Of course I don't flip heads. I did actually call the tails, so that's all fair. Anyways, leave with the Cubone, fighting energy on the Cubone, going straight for the Snivel. So if I go to attack, I would need to flip a coin, just off the top of my head there. Okay, I drew Venusaur. I just need Bulbasaur or Oddish now, and we're actually pretty good to go. Okay, gonna use energy removal on the Cubone. Go for the grass energy on Scyther. That could be access to Sword Dance. Oh look, Bulbasaur was only 2 cards away. Go figure. So now I've got 2 grass energies in my hand, which will give me access to the Slash ability in 2 turns' time. No point going for Sword Dance because I won't be able to use it next turn anyways. Finish the turn without attacking, no energy cards. Drew a Bill, which is nice. So draw 2 extra cards, Pokeball and Pokemon Trader. Now, what I can do here is I can either go Pokeball and flip for a Bulbasaur, put that on the field, go Pokemon Breeder, and bring out the Venusaur. Or I can go Pokemon Trader, if that fails of course, bring out the Bulbasaur, and put that in my hand. Because basically what Pokemon Trader does, it will exchange a Stage 2 or Stage 1 Pokemon for anything from its line. So I could, as it said, exchange Venusaur for Bulbasaur. If I had a Ivysaur, I could exchange it for a Bulbasaur or a Venusaur. Along those lines, which is just basic explanation of how to use this. So if I get a heads, that'd be the greatest outcome I could ask for. Yes, I actually got it. Nice! I didn't need to try and trick the system either. So Bulbasaur. Alright, so this is like the perfect example on how to use Pokemon Breeder, and this is why Pokemon Breeder is so overpowered. Oh wait, I can't use it this turn because I can't technically evolve. Derp! Alright, next turn we'll show that off. But I will go for Sword Dance this turn. So when I go attack next turn, my Slash will have 60 instead of 30 base damage. Going for the Snivel, unfortunately, so I do have to flip a heads to actually attack. But that won't be a problem. I'll just go energy removal. I'm going to energy removal just in case. I just should have thought about that move before I actually went and did it. Alright, straight onto the Venusaur. So I've got access to energy transfer straight off the bat, which is nice. I may actually wait. I could even go for Pokemon Trader now, use that, go get the Oddish out of my deck, and put the Vileplume back in my deck. That is a potential option. I might wait. Oh, sugar! That was 100. Okay, I forgot what Snivel does. It lowers my damage output by 20, so I should have done 120 due to weakness, but because of Snivel, I lowered it to 100 instead. Ouch. I drew another energy removal, so I may not even need to use my Sword Dance. I can just go straight for Slash and do 60. Okay, so Leah was unsuccessful. It would have stopped me from attacking next turn. I'm gonna just do this. Because I'm gonna go straight for Slash. If it's got weakness, the grass will do 60. Yep. Alright, that's dead next turn. So far this is going to be working very nice. The only downside to Scyther is of course how slow it does take to actually... Oh, I got execute. To actually throw off some decent damage. It does require 3 to use for 30. And even that, you gotta use Sword Dance 1 turn to go for the 60. It is quite slow. But as I said, it's great for early game if you want to have a nice 3 energy in the back already to use energy transfer. Gust of Wind. I forgot I left that in this deck. Alright, so Cubone goes on the field. Onyx in the bench, Snivel again to lower the damage output by 20, so 60 will be in fact 40, which is still enough to Oko this. Drew another Cypher, that's nice. If I had Professor Oak in my hand, I would have just gone for it, but whatever. I think this is going to be a GG anyways. Alright, Cubone, 40, weakness, Oak Code, Pokeball. Ooh, if I had another Pokemon breeder, I could have gone for... Oh, no, I don't need to. I can do this. Oh, I got Bulbasaur, nice. I could do this, but I need to flip a heads, of course. Tails! Yes, did it! Oh, goodness, look at that. That's insane. I need Executor. Okay, so we can do this. We can evolve that. I don't need to pay for retreat, so we can retreat into Executor. I don't want to do that. Go Poke Power, Energy Transfer. So let's actually demonstrate this. So 1, 2, 3. So we now got 3 energy cards on Executor using the 3 that we had originally on Scyther, which is why I said that would have been a great early game Pokemon to have, considering I don't need to pay for a treat cost. So I've got straight off the bat just 3 to throw away. And here we go, the moment of truth. Will I flip 3 tails? Most likely. Tails! You're not meant to listen to me. Heads! Oh, come on! Oh, that is so sad. No damage. So anyone else, they would have probably got at least 20 damage there. But for me, it's guaranteed 0. I don't know why I'm running this card. It's just so depressing. Let's try again. This time I got 4 chances. Surely I can get at least 1. No. No. Come on, game. Oh my god. Hey, hallelujah. I got 40 damage. It's something. It's better than nothing. That's still very sad. My luck is absolutely dreadful. Oh well, 10 damage again there from the rock throw from Onyx. Oh boy. I'm probably gonna get rid of some of these cards. Potion there on Executor. Do I go for the Pokemon Trainer, get my Vileplume, or do I go Pokemon... let's just use it on Executor. And bring out the Oh, I would have had another one. And bring out the Execute. I mean, if I'm about to die, I'll just energy transfer everything again. Come on, something more than 1. Hallelujah! 1. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, not another 1! Oh my god. Oh, I swear Actually, no, I don't swear. This is actually quite normal. This is normal gameplay that, for me anyways, I flip only 1 out of 4 heads. Nice. Oh, god. How was I so cursed with this bad luck? As I said, why am I running this card? Oh, well, we got Shenanigans first duel, I guess. Nothing better than Shenanigans. 5 chances. Come on, let's get at least 2 heads. 1. Nope, we're gonna get 4 heads. Yes, I got 2 heads. Finally. Hey, 3. Oh my god, Jesus signs upon me for finally. I only needed 10 damage. Go figure. Oh, there's my final prize card. That was embarrassing. Please don't tell me you're gonna have that luck for the rest of this episode. Anyways, I'll never get the legendary cards if I play like that. Jesus, mate, you had all those chances to take me down after all those tail flips. Unbelievable. Alright, so Matthew's going to give us a mystery booster pack. Now, I did need at least 2 cards out of this booster pack, I do believe. So we've got Coppertops, Mr. Fuji, Jolteon, Rhydon, Meowth, Shelder, Rhyhorn, Vulpix, Drowsy, Execute. I may have needed Coppertops, I can't remember. Alright, hey, okay, so it gives us 2 mystery booster packs, that's great. Double color is always nice. Dratini, I know for a fact I need Dragonair. I don't have Dragonair still. Oh, we get Scumchew instead, oh well. Coppertops, double color is Dratini, Rhydon, Meowth, Vulpix, Rhyhorn, Shelder, Nidoran female, and Pikachu are the 2 cards we got. Okay, so 1 down. 2 more to go, and then we have the Rock-type leader. So what have we got? So I'm assuming this dude's the club master. And his name's Gene. I am Gene, the master of the rock club. Hey, why does that sound like the last club master voice I used? Let's see if my throat can do it. Rock is good. Isn't rock good? Kath, rock is hard and strong. Doesn't crumble under pressure. Oh, still sounds like him. After you jewel me, you know I'm right. Can't seem to crack that voice. Come, show me what you're made of. Wait, we can jewel him? We can actually jewel Gene. I'm pretty sure he's a club master. Our duel will be played with 6 prizes. You won't get the rock medal unless you defeat me. What? Hold on. I don't need to beat everyone? See, hold on. The logic's a bit mucked up here. Normally I gotta defeat all the underlings to take on the rock club master, which we're doing right now. My brain can't process this. Something's wrong. I'll crush a deck. Whatever, we're doing it apparently. Club Master's second duel. If I'd known that, I would have done him as the first one. Okay, drawing 7 cards. No basic Pokemon in my hand. Trust me, after that last duel, nothing surprises me now. Although 2 bills, that's kind of good. Got a Pokédex there, that would be a great combo. Other than that, everything's pretty useless. Alright, let's try again. No, again. Actually, that's pretty shoddy hit. I'm kind of glad I didn't get that. Shuffles my deck once more. Hopefully, we get start off with a Bulbasaur and Ivysaur. That'd be great. Nope. No, that's good. You can throw that away. Come on. Give you 1 basic card. But then again, I've got 2 Bulbasaurs, 1 Oddish, 2 Scythers. Oh, come on. I should have a decent chance for a basic Pokemon. Wow, that's a pretty shoddy one. I may be running a little too many energy cards in this deck. That's about the only advice I have for myself when I'm building this deck. I probably should have cut down on the energy cards. I think I'm running 18 energy cards in this deck, only because of the fact I'm trying to utilize Big Egg Explosion a lot better with more coin flips was the whole point to the energy cards. Otherwise, I would be running more things like Professor Oak, things like Maintenance or something like that, a little bit more, or Computer Search, which I'm actually not running in this deck. So what do we get? We got Scyther, that's great. Oh, that's a problem. Let's run with that, I guess. I got energy removal, so I can slightly stall him out. Okay, so 6 prizes. Tails. Yay, we got a heads. That'll be the only head I'll flip this entire duel. Ow! Okay, so we're playing with the energies. Let's go, Bill. Hopefully I get a basic. Grass. Oh, don't make me regret my decision to run, like, so many grass energy cards in this deck. Please just don't make me regret that. All I need is 3 basic energy cards without dying, and we should be good to go. So Leah, that's okay. I can deal with that. Didn't matter anyways. Oh, come on. Originally, when I started this short play, we were dealing with an issue of not enough energy cards. Now I got too many of them. I kind of wish I had this with the bloody water deck we used. It would have been fun times. So Dance. I could have used the energy removal last turn. Okay, that's fine. He only gets access to Leah. Okay, that's cool. I was actually kind of thinking just then, if that worked, I can't use Slash, which means Sword Dance would have negated its effect. Oh dear. Oh dear, all my grass energies are at the top of the deck, aren't they? Alright, 3 energy cards there. Going for the Slash. I'll deal 120 damage due to weakness. Nice, that goes down. So no Leah issues. Oh! You blundering fool, KrimZen. Why didn't you use energy removal? Hey, we got Bulbasaur. Well, there's a bench Pokemon. Now Disney Pokemon. Oh, great. No, that's not going to work. I was going to say use Pokemon Breeder, but I don't have Venusaur on my hand. I got plenty of energy cards, though. So no move from Onix. Pokédex, that'd be great. Let's check this Onix. I should probably be checking my cards. Rock Throw and Harden. I'm guessing Harden will do resistance. 30 damage or less. Sorry, when 30 or less damage is done to Onix after applying weakness and resistance, prevent all damage. Okay, so I have to do 30 or more, which I can do easily through the weakness. Geodude, Stone Barrage. Flip a coin until you get Tails. Similar to what Egg Explosion is, but I would never actually get the bloody move off. Another Onyx and a Diglett Mudslap. Alright, so nothing too threatening. Let's just figure out this bloody deck. So Professor Oak, Pokeball. Still don't have much to use. I think we're better off doing this. Even though it's going to be pretty hard to remove this bloody hand to begin with. We might just start sucking some stuff on Bulbasaur. Who knows, I could get a shuffle and require... Get rid of that Onyx. So we'll have to put a energy card on this turn to use Leah. Gives me a chance to go for Sword Dance. Okay, unfortunately he had a fighting energy card in his hand, so he can still use... Oh, he's not going to attack. That's weird. There's my Professor Oak. Maybe I should have let that as the 5th card, because as I said, I still got to get through this shenanigans to actually do anything, so... Let's get rid of that. That's an energy card at least gone from his side. I don't need any more energy searching power, believe me. I can just go and slash this. I do not know why he's not attacking. I really don't. I shouldn't complain. Because it means I'm gonna... Get a Tails, of course I do. I shouldn't really complain because... I'm gonna sweep this dude. Watch me do this and not get my club medal because I haven't beaten everyone. It's probably gonna how it's gonna work. There's Pokemon Trader. Alright, so Mela Onyx on the field. He's now got 2 energy cards on Onyx going for the Harden. So anything 30 damage or less gets negated. But because I'm hitting for 60, it should negate all the damage. I think that's how it works. Unless I read it wrong. So now we've got 4 energy there. So this should be 60 damage. Yep, okay, so only negates damage if it's 30 or less. If it's above, doesn't negate anything. Alright, Harden again. I don't know why he's not using Rock Throw, because that'd be more effective at this point. Do I have an execute down? I don't know. So, having said that, let's get this basic Pokemon down on the field. Where's my execute? I probably have... There it is. What if that would let me use it if execute was in the prize pool? Let's deck thin thin the deck is the term I was actually looking for, but it could not sprout off the edge of my tongue. Alright, there we go. So we just thinned our deck a little bit, which is great. Once they're gone, I can actually use Professor Oak, because I ain't too fussed if I don't use Volplume. Volplume's just kind of there for fodder cards, I guess. Hey, we got Venusaur. Now I just need a Pokemon breeder, I think a Bulbasaur, and we're good to go. We've got a Bill. Alright, what is my bench looking like? I do have a Bulbasaur on the bench. Sweet, so if I get Pokemon breeder, I'm good to go with the Venusaur. I now have 2 Bulbasaurs. That's a good way to go. Put that on the bench. I already attached an energy card. Derp-de-derp. What can I flip for a Pokeball? I could potentially go for 2 Venusaurs in my hand and then hope for a Pokemon breeder. Or I can go for an Ivysaur. Let's go for an Ivysaur. Hey, now things... Oh, look, I could even go for the Venusaur if I really wanted to. I've got 32 cards in my deck at the moment, so I probably will go for the Ivysaur here. It will guarantee I will get a Venusaur in the end. So we'll do that. Go for the Slash, take it. Oh, this is his last Pokemon. I'm thinking way too far into the future. If he had more prize cards, that would have been the way the game would have rolled. But that's all she wrote. Please give him my medal. Okay, so I don't even know what voice I had for him. Wonderful, your persistence, dyslexia, go away. Your persistence could even that voice is back again. Break Rock has led you to defeat me. You are worthy of receiving this rock medal. Yes! I only needed to defeat one person, I get the Rock Club medal. So, potentially what that means is... You could use Bulbasaur and friends, comes the Rock Club, voila, you got yourself a rock medal just by talking to Gene and hope you've got the best luck in the world, because believe me, I can't even use starter decks without having to defeat at least one NPC to get booster packs and actually have some advantage in this game. But that's one way of actually kind of speedrunning this game. If I'd known that from the start, I would have gone for the Fushigi Banabe deck. Basically, that means going for the Bulbasaur and Friends deck. Guess there is some advantage in actually using the Bulbasaur and Friends deck. Damn, if only I'd known that. And take this booster pack too. Mystery again. Alright, so 1 mystery booster pack. Aerodactyl, Jolteon, Double Colorless, Gloob, Energy Removal, Shoulder, Meowth, Drowsy, Yankee, Kabuto, and 2 mystery. Okay, 2 mystery booster packs. I think I got Dragonite, but still no Dragonair. Executor, Pokemon Center, Rhydon, Drowsy, Omanyte, Vulpix, Mankey, Rhyhorn, Voltorb. I look forward to the day we duel again. And really, that's all she wrote for the Rock Club, apparently. I do want to take on these last 2 NPCs just to find out what they had. And plus, more booster packs is always a good thing. I'm carving a statue of a Pokemon out of this rock. What, you want to duel? Alright, you want to duel now? Of course! I just got my Rock Club medal. I'm overconfident as hell at the moment. Let's make it a quick single match with 3 prizes. Okay, let's start. Probably should have used that for Jean, but unfortunately I could not get the old man out of my voice. Rock Club member Ryan, excavation deck. Which means he's going to be using mysterious fossils with Kabuto, Kabutops, Omanyte, and... Wait, what? Really? Omastar. Oh my god, that big mind blank. Ha! The typical no basic Pokemon in my card shenanigans have already begun. Oh, well, we go from like terrible luck to awesome luck in the world. Due to sheer dumb luck, that me not knowing that Jean gives you the Rock Club medal without doing anything. Ah, nice. I guess there's always a silver lining to every sad story. When in doubt, with bad luck, just go straight to the Club Master, see if you can just duel them easy. Hey, we finally got something. We're leading with an Execute, we have a Pokeball. Oh, goodness gracious me. Yeah, this could be a quick match if I don't get what I need. I actually don't even know what Execute has. I don't even think I looked at what Execute even... I got Pokemon Trader, that's a thing. Well, let's see what we flip with Pokeball. If I get a Hez, that'd be great and get Executor next turn. If I don't, I'm gonna have to use Pokemon Trader and go for a Bulbasaur. Oh my goodness gracious me, are you joking me? Are you pulling my leg? What is this luck? Executor coming my way. So turn 2 Executor is great. Should I even use Pokemon Trader now? I think I might actually. Don't use the Executor for whatever you do. I would cry if I did that. Bulbasaur. Alright, I've got a backup basic in case something's bound to go wrong. With my luck, something is bound to go wrong. We'll thin my deck out a little bit. I have Hypnosis, I can't use it, I have Leech. Aww, can't do anything with Execute unless I got 2 energy cards. Alright, so use the Bill, he's got Hitmonchan on the field. Place a Cubone on the bench. Hitmonchan I think is weak to Psychic, not Grass. I could be incorrect. Use Mysterious Fossil. So, Mysterious Fossil. Play Mysterious Fossil as if it were a basic Pokemon. While in play, Mysterious Fossil counts as a Pokemon instead of a trainer card. Mysterious Fossil has no attacks, can't retreat, can't be put to sleep, can't be confused, paralyzed, or poisoned. How much health does it have? If Mysterious Fossil is knocked out, it doesn't count as a knocked out Pokemon. Discard it anyway, similar to what the Pokemon doll, or Clefairy doll is. At any time during your turn before you attack, you may discard Mysterious Fossil from play using Game Boy Pokemon Power menu option to do this. What is that though on the virtual console? I still haven't worked that out. Hitmonchan, find an energy card, which means it can use Jab for 20. That ain't nice. Please tell me I got resistance. I don't. Because I'm a grass type. That's why. Okay, Executor on the field. I could use Potion. Heal that off. Grass energy gives me 2 flips. Probably ain't gonna be enough for me 2 tails. Knowing my luck. Let's prove me wrong. 1. I proved myself wrong. No way did I just prove myself wrong. What is that? That's pure. Nah, that's madness. Alright, evolved into Omanyte. Clairvoyance. Your opponent plays with his or her hand face up. This power stops working while Omanyte is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. That's totally not a good ability. I want to use a fossil deck now. Just knowing what the opponent has in their hand, there's just so many advantages to that. You could use Lass. That's the only thing that comes to mind at the moment is Lass. But anything that shuffles around the opponent's hand, or removes things from their hand, that is such a good ability to use with that. That can create some crazy combos. I'm so gonna look at that down in the future. Okay, meanwhile we draw a Scyther. I would love a Professor Oak at this point too, because I'd love to get rid of my hand and actually go for a new one. I was gonna say, it's too good to be true. We ain't getting 3 heads in a row here. We're gonna get 3 tails instead. Oh, okay, got 1 heads. Okay, so 20 damage there. 1 more and that goes down. Fighting energy down to Cubone. Another 20 from Jab. Please stop jabbing my Executor. I would like him to stick around for a bit more, considering that nothing else has grass energy cards on it. Oh, 1. At least 1 heads, please? Pretty please with a cherry on top? Hey! I knew you wouldn't let me down. I know you've let me down in the past, but not now, please. Okay, so Bill, I got 1 prize card left now, because it was the 3 prize. No, it's not. I haven't got 1 left, I've got 2 left. KrimZen, can you even count? Okay, so Hitmonchan with another Chab. Please, don't take out my Executor. Oh no. I have a Bill at least. I have a Professor Oak, yes! I don't care if I get rid of a grass energy card. I just need something like a Pokemon Breeder and Venusaur in my hand. That's all I need. What did I get? I got Ivysaur, I got Bill, energy removal. Oh, well I got Bill. I got 2 Pokeballs. I don't know what I could do with that. Although I could do this. And hope he's got nothing in his hand. I think I need 1 Bulbasaur. 2 Pokeballs. I can do some shenanigans with that. I can go for a Venusaur. No, let's just forget about the Venusaur. No, I need Venusaur. Come on. Hey! Give me that Venusaur. I forgot I evolved. I got so excited. I'm like, just click the evolve button. If I put an energy card down, no. Come on, I need like 2, 4, 6. I need 4 heads. I need like 4 out of 5 heads. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness gracious me! I got it! How did you do that? Oh god. I actually got it! I actually saved my own behind with like the luckiest coin flip ever! Hallelujah! Well, you'll never see that happen again. You will not see that happen again. That was like the luckiest coin flip I have ever seen in my life, and I've ever done in my life. Oh, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. I'm so glad I got to witness that and a recording too. So let's energy transfer. It's only got Snivels so far. All I need to do is land 1 head. Surely I can land 1 out of 2. I mean, we just landed. Oh, wait. I just landed 4 out of 5. I ain't gonna be seeing more heads for the rest of this game, I don't think. I just need 1. 1? Okay, she might be correct about not ever flipping another head again. Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, it can't do anything, so that's a plus. It can't retreat, so it ain't going anywhere. Come on, 1 head, that's all I need. 1 head. 1 single head. Thank you. There we go, that's game. Thank you. Okay, so that was absolutely bloody amazing. 4 heads. And out of all the times I flipped 4 heads, I actually needed it. Because if I took 1 more hit, Executor was down, and I had no other energy cards down on my bench. Alright, so this person, I didn't even take notice of this guy's name. Gabe's Evolution. So, Machamp, Golem, Machoke, Rapidash, Pidgey, Metapod, Energy Search, Salmi, Krabby, Fighting Energy. So 2 evolution cards, sorry, booster packs. Venusaur, Gravel, and Machoke. Rapidash, Krabby, Ghastly, Gust-to-Wind, Cubone. I didn't need anything from this booster pack. I probably should be reading it off. Oh, his name was Ryan. Poor Ryan. What's going on? Must be my unlucky... I gotta go find that lucky horseshoe. It's somewhere in this mess of an office. Because I want that lucky horseshoe for my future Wi-Fi battles, or just this series in general. Okay, so last person we need to take down for this club, we have Andrew. I don't think of a voice off the top of my head for him, so no reading voice. I've always wanted to be a hard rocker. Oh, he's a rocker. No idea how they talk, so rock Pokemon, does it the name rock? Won't you duel against my rock Pokemon deck? No, that did not sound like a rocker. I guess we still roll with it. Thanks, we'll rock this match with 4 prizes. Rock Club member Andrew. Blistering Pokemon deck. That sounds like a fire deck. I don't know why, but it just sounds like a fire deck. I could be in trouble. Please let it not be a fire deck. Okay, so no basic. Oh no, I see a fire energy card. I see psychic and I see fighting. Oh no. Oh dear. I see fire. Please don't be like... I see a Marowak too, that's kind of good. But fire scares me because this deck is so weak to fire. And if I have something like Cypher on the field, or he leads with a fire type and has fire energy cards on it, or just any energy cards in general, I'm so gonna get burnt to a toast. Oh man, I gotta execute. That's not a good lead. And look at all the grass energy cards in my hand. That's not a... That's a recipe for disaster. So please, 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 game. I know you've pulled off a miracle once for me, but please don't let the active be a fire type, please. If heads... What's the lead? It's a Cubone. Alright, I can rest a little bit easier. Oh no! I can feel the heat already. Oh goodness, I don't feel too good. I really don't feel good now. What am I doing? Energy removal on that. We don't want that attacking. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. My goodness gracious me, what have I done to deserve this? Smash kick, 2 energy cards of any colour. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, I don't know what to say to this. I'm gonna have to take this out ASAP. I have no other energy removal cards either. I can't even live 1 attack. Don't use another energy card, please. Oh, thank you so much. There is an RNG Jesus after all. Oh. Hey, 2 Pokeballs again. I love seeing 2 Pokeballs. I would love to flip 2 heads. Nope, that ain't happening. Oh my god, the prophecy's coming true. I ain't flipping any more heads. Oh no! Gabe, you had a chance. You had a chance, but you let me down. I at least take out the Ponyta. I guess the way he did lend me life's little life jacket there, but hopefully he doesn't have another fire type. Rhyhorn and Cubone, Defender on Cubone. My Leech Seed will do 40. Ah, I see what you're doing, game. I do see what you're doing. I actually do see what you're doing, and I don't like it, because now I've got to rely on my heads again. I would need... Defender is -2. Oh, sorry, yeah, -20 on my attacks. Meaning I would need 3 heads to take this out. I have 4 energy cards. Can I pull the miracle off again? Nah. Oh, maybe? Ah, course not. Course not! Hey, well, we got 2, which I would have needed. Oh, I'm sorry? KrimZen, do your math. I completely forgot about weakness, so forget what I was just rambling on about. I had that ease peas. But I did need 2 heads to actually take that out. Okay, so we got an Oddish. Let's throw that down. Let's just keep racking up on the... If I had a Bulbasaur, I would have had a lovely time. 1 head, that's all I need. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, am flipping coins like I've never flipped coins before in my life. Before this recording, I flipped like maybe 1 out of 8 heads. And there's my Bulbasaur. Nice. Well, that's game. That is GG. Unless this person flips a head. Nope. It's kind of been bad luck on both sides today. Do I really want to go for it? Let's check. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could flip that. I mean, it's the last turn. Oh, I actually got the heads. Nice. Which means I can go for another Executor. Which I have. This is just for the lols. It's not going to make any difference on the battle at all. Oh, I didn't even evolve to Ivysaur. Oh. That's game. I think. Oh, wow. Oh, I was going to say, that'd be like a crazy damage. 160 damage due to weakness. Damn. Okay, there we go. We actually beat all the members without losing this time. That's incredible. I think that's actually one of my best streaks. Whoa, I lost? A rockin' guy like me can't lose. And I'm assuming 2 Colosseum booster packs from this dude. So Snorlax, Kadabra, Full Heal, and by the way, Snorlax is an awesome card with thick skin, body slam, so 2 double colorless there will do it for 30 damage, does have a paralysis chance I do believe, and thick skin allows Snorlax to not become asleep, confused, paralyzed, or poisoned, which means all status in the game is completely nullified. This power can't be used if Snorlax is already asleep, confused, or paralyzed. Wait, how can it be confused, poisoned, or paralyzed if the Pokemon power prevents that? Unless they use Muck. That's the only way I can think of actually getting around that whole ability. When I first read that ability, I was like, that's counterproductive. How can you be this if the effect prevents it? But then I saw Muck, I was like, okay, that makes sense. But anyways, dribbling on again. Flip a coin if heads, defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. I mean, the ability alone is quite overpowered in a way. But then you look at its damaging moves. I think its health is only 90? Oh, then again, it's only level 20. Well, how much more health would you expect a level 20 Snorlax to have, I guess? So that's the thing. Full Heal, Charmeleon, Machop, Goldeen, Nidoran Male, Diglett, Tangler, Fighting Energy, and the final Colosseum booster pack. Hitmonchan, Arcanine, Kadabra plus Power, Tangler, Machop, Meowth, Goldeen, Pikachu, Fighting Energy card. A rockin' guy like me should be hard to beat. I've got the rock power. I've got the rock harder. Nearly said I've got the rock power. That could work too, I guess. I think that's it for this episode. I mean, there's like only one thing I could really think of doing, and that would be to kind of head back over to the grass club and do the thing I said I was going to come back and do. Unless I've already done it and I just can't remember doing it. Hi, did you bring me an Oddish? Will you trade your Oddish for my Vileplume? Okay, then let's trade Vileplume for my Oddish. Can't trade an Oddish for Vileplume. Whatever, as I said, I've got plenty of Vileplumes out the wazoo, but I think I do need to do this, and when I restart my game, she should be offering another card for the trade. Do that, and another one pops up, trade that, I get the promotional card. I do believe how it works. We all know how Vileplume works, I already showed off in this episode. Alright, so that was that one. Where else have we been? There was also the Fire Club. There was like a dude that wanted to have energy cards, but he wouldn't trade me. When you build a lot of decks, you start to run out of energy cards. Please give me your energy cards. Give me all the energy cards. They aren't in your deck. Give me all of them. Now he lets me have them. Hold on. Does that mean all of my energy cards? How many energy cards am I giving up? Oh no, he ran away. Ah! I wanted to check how many I was giving away. I didn't say no, you can't have them. I meant it's so sad. Oh! Those double colorists are quite valuable. I mean, 99 grass energy cards, that's cool. He could have had them. Oh man, that's any problem though. I don't know if I give away every single one of my energy cards, which means I'm boned for the next episode, because I would need energy cards. Maybe a little later on we'll do that. I don't know. I know he wanted energy cards. That ain't happening. Does he come back? Maybe when I restart the game he'll come back, but Maybe like next episode I'll probably do that. Where else have I been? I've done Rock Club. That's it. That's the 3 clubs we've done so far. Alright, well, I don't know what we're doing next episode. I don't think I've planned any decks. I mean, was working on one deck. That original deck name was a fighting deck. Unfortunately, it's just not working very well, so I'm gonna have to sit down and try and fiddle around with that for a bit more. Other than that, I may start looking at things like the lightning decks for Water Club. There's also the psychic decks for Science and the Psychic Club. There are 2 potentials there. I could even go for colorist decks if I really, really wanted to. And I can even fiddle around with like maybe my grass deck still, or maybe some more water decks, who knows. But that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the shenanigans that happened there. Like, early club metal is always awesome. I'm hoping more clubs do that. That'd be awesome. So anyways, as I said, not sure what we're doing next episode, so I guess next episode is going to be a complete surprise when we open that one up. So, until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying, ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!